Beloved, in the books of Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers, God gave us a total number of 613 commandments to follow. But in Exodus chapter 20, God summarized the commandments into 10 for us. And in the New Testament, Jesus Christ also summarized the commandments into 2 for us. In Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 to 40, Jesus said that if you love God and you love your neighbor as yourself, then you are fulfilled or you have obeyed all the commandments of God. And this is what it means. If you love God, it means that you will obey every word He says. And then, if you love your neighbor as yourself, you will do to your neighbor what you want your neighbor to do for you. And so you will never hurt your neighbor, since you do not want your neighbor to hurt you. So, beloved, whatever it is that you want your neighbor to do for you, Jesus said that when you do that thing to your neighbor, then you have fulfilled the commandments. So let's take the 10 commandments for example, where God says that you should worship only God and do not worship any idols. So if you love God, you will worship Him and not worship any other thing. And then the 10 commandments also said that do not commit adultery. Beloved, if you love your spouse, you will not commit adultery or go behind him and have other relationships. If you love your parents, you will respect them and honor them, because when you are also older, you would want your children to respect and honor you. And beloved, if you love your friend, you will not steal their property, because you yourself will not want people to steal your property. And beloved, if you love your neighbor, you will not kill them, because you yourself will not want to be killed. So whatever it is that you need people to do to you, God says that do to them. And if you do it to them, you have fulfilled all the commandments. So beloved, the commandments from God are good. They are not to restrict us from enjoying life. They are to protect our lives. And so whenever you are obeying the commandments of God, know that you are doing what is right for you. And God is not preventing you from enjoying life. Rather, He is helping you to live a life that will save your life and also save other people's lives.